Alright, so here's the Beluga all finished up. And I guess we can start with the scales. You can see that the oil, or the tung oil, really made those colors pop. And I don't think I let the oil sit long enough since there are some dry spots, but I can always add some oil. There is still a little bit of the sandpaper line, so I might have to go up to 400, but I'll refinish that. That's not too difficult. But since this is one of the giveaway knives, I decided to add some little extra bevels, some extra wide, a little bit deeper bevels there, here on the front side and then even on the back side here at the end. So wanted to add just a little extra touch to the scales. And here is the pocket clip side. And for the original clip to work, you had to do a little recessed area. So basically what I ended up doing was getting rid of the original pocket clip, since I read online in some forums that the little cutout for the original pocket clip, some people were tightening down the opposite side. Since there's that gap, they would crack. So I decided to leave it full. And since we're talking about the pocket clip, I decided to create a custom pocket clip out of white G10. You can see here, very clean. And at certain angles, you can see the grain or the layers of the G10, which is kind of cool. Here's the underside. I made sure to have good contact surface on the scale, so there's good tension in the pocket. And I also made a custom back spacer out of white G10 just to complement the pocket clip. And it does stick out just a little bit further at the end. I'll show you guys once it's assembled, but really happy with it. I decided to bevel the ends just to match the scales. And then the top side I beveled slightly too. Again, just to complement the scales. And I decided to use white G10 because the Beluga whale, I believe it's a whale, is all white, so I figured the white would complement the blue very well. And I didn't want to etch the blade since I didn't want it to be too dark, but I did stone wash it. You can see right there, it's kind of hard to pick up on camera. And then I gave the liners a satin finish, and then also stone washed them. So again, just kind of all pulls it together. And then I gave the hardware a satin finish, which wasn't too difficult. But that's pretty much it. So let's get this thing assembled and see what it looks like. Alright, so here it is all assembled. I think it looks really, really good. Again, I'll refinish the scale since I really don't like those lines, but you guys can kind of see what the main goal of it was. But there it is with the white pocket clip, which I think looks really, really good. It complements that blue and it really pops against it too, so that's a really, really nice plus. And then here is the back spacer with those beveled edges. Again, I just wanted to match, kind of have a cohesive look to it with these scales. But one thing I wanted to mention with the hardware, when I gave it a satin finish, especially on the pivot, it really faded that Petrified fish logo, but I think it looks pretty cool. Really matches the white touches and the other hardware. But let's look at it opened up. Here it is with that stonewash blade. It didn't really make much of a big difference, but I think it complements it well since it's not too dark. It's just a good contrast with the darker G-Carta here. And one thing I did do to the liner was I strengthened it just a bit, since it was kind of on the loose side, but now it's just really snappy. The front flipper still works very smoothly, and all other forms of deployment still work very, very well. So that is the custom Beluga for the 4,000 subscriber giveaway. Yeah, this is for the 4,000 subscriber giveaway. So I'm going to do a separate video on the giveaway, the instructions on and how to enter. So expect that very soon. I can promise you guys that. But when I finish the second knife, which I have right here, it's the SOG or the SOG Terminus XR, and I'm going to use some camo carbon here, but once this thing is finished, I will, well, I think while I'm working on this one, I'll do the live giveaway for the 4,000 subscriber giveaway, and then I'll focus on the Terminus XR, which I'll be using the, I can't remember the name of this camo carbon, but I'll put it up on screen since it's just not coming to mind right now, but expect this one very, very soon as well. And I'm going to do something different for the giveaway on this one, just so you guys know. But thank you for watching. I really, really appreciate your support. And as always, I will see you guys on the next one.